Hi, hey, what's up, man? How you guys doing? This is Joe D, and we are here for our first ever Friday share a beer. So this will be the first of many scheduled 1 hour share a beers, just like the regular main Tuesday share beer. The main difference is that this one, of course, is for me 10 o'clock in the morning, which is just right because I got off work a little while ago. So what's perfect about this is hopefully we will be able to attract more people from across the pond that have been showing a lot of interest in getting in on the show. So I figure if I go ahead and start one at this particular time, hopefully they're 7 hours ahead. Simple math. Hopefully we can have them get in on some. Um, Now, as far as our friends in Australia and in other crazy places like that, man, that time difference is making my head hurt. I don't know how to get those people in on the show. I think I would have to do. How you doing, Sadiq? What's up, man?
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Oh, I'm exhausted. Actually, I'm pretty damn tired.
You just wake up
Uh,
today?
huh?
You just wake up? Like,
Oh no, I just got off work. So you're seeing me on the other end on the Tuesday show. It's before I go to work. And that's the good thing about this show is that I would do it after I get off of work, so I would be able to have a beer.
I,
the
Tuesday shows that you never have a beer until you mentioned it. It's for a good reason, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to go drive a truck, and so it's not necessarily, the best thing to do, before driving a truck is, have a beer or two, Yeah, hey, I'm gonna, so
Uh,
um I found this cool little thing here, and I'm going to keep an eyeball on it because I think it might be here. I'll even show it to you real quick. This is some of the behind the scenes of what Google is giving me as like a tool. So they're kind of showing me what my stream looks like here, if you can see that. And so right now they say that my stream status is okay. I think this might have an influence or show me when it might lag out or when we get those little glitches or whatever that happen. So right now it says that it's lower than the recommended bit rate.
uh,
Uh,
you're 720p, huh?
yeah, I'm streaming right now at 720p.
Sweet.
Current bit, they would like it at 2,500 kilobits per second
Uh,
and kilobytes per second, and I guess I'm at 857.
you're almost Blu-ray quality right now.
Yeah. So this is kind of good. Now, a while ago, it had me in the green. It had me at good status. It's kind of weird because I have a big pipe, baby,
Yeah.
and I don't know why it's not.
What's good? Is it like 1080p?
Yeah, they have different.
Interesting.
I could go into the analytics here, but since it's only giving me 720p, it's not going to go. They'll go up to 4K if you got it.
So do you
Obviously, your pipe isn't big enough.
I know, obviously, my pipe shrunk a little bit.
Is it cold there or something? Did your pipe shrink?
Yeah, I was in the pool. I was in the pool. Like,
Uh,
yeah, you remember that was George Costanza moment.
yeah.
How you guys doing, man? How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing a little. It's work from casual work day, casual
Yeah,
Friday.
I
So I'm
noticed it
just,
was. Yeah, you must have been outside though to have a little light jacket on.
yeah, I was just outside a little bit, but yeah, it's not too bad here.
And Earth, are you at work or are you working at home or?
I'm on the tail end of my vacation.
Oh,
Oh,
so we caught you just right.
yeah,
Yep.
Oh,
Montana.
sweet.
Weren't you up in Montana or something?
Yeah, I had to go visit my grandmother. She wasn't doing too well, so
Oh,
All right. Yeah, sorry to hear about that.
was up
yeah.
there for a week and a half.
What's it like up there, man?
Cold.
Snowy. Cold, yeah. It's cold, but it's starting to get cold.
Yeah. They're getting into winter now. That's for sure.
Well, I tell you what, man, I am dying to get into some of this beer right here, man, because this is a Chasing Freshies that I've had in storage from Deschutes.
Is that from Albuquerque? I mean, that's like over 2 years old.
This is, I'll tell you right now, you know Deschutes' policy. They send these out, they have these a year before, right? So this is best by 12/27/2012. Boom!
You're coming on 4 years old.
and so I had this beer in 2011. You know what I'm saying? Because this beer is best by. They always do it a year ahead. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is a 2011 version of this freaking beer. Don't do this to yourself, people. I'm telling you. Okay. This is 7.4 ABV, so they might actually be good to go.
Is it supposed to be a fresh hopped IPA?
Chasin Freshies Fresh Hop IPA, right on the front.
Well, you can take away the fresh part.
Yeah.
That was properly aged though in a storage vault in Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Temperature controlled. Whatever the temperature was.
As long as your temperature is above 100, it was temperature controlled. Yeah. So as long as your temperature is north of 100, yeah, it's controlled, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the problem? We will find out soon enough. But I figured since this is we got stouts to sours. What's up, fellas? How you doing, man? So I figured we would get right into this one because it's still chilled. I'd like to have it chilled, and then as we go on, since it's a bomber, as we go on, kind of, taste the progress, if it's even worth it. You know what I'm saying? I thought we would check that part out. I'll screen share really quick. Here it is. They're still selling it, so you can still get this. This is, if you got it fresh, this is what they would say. Bright and juicy, the enchanted aroma of the freshest possible hops, and then they got the malts and all that. The 7.4 ABV, 65 IBUs, and the calories are 241 per 12 ounces.
Okay, it's like drinking your lunch. Good.
Yeah, it's not, so it looks like they serve it in 12-ounce bottles now. So
you also changed the label. I don't know.
Yeah, that's slightly. Well, you know what? I don't think they did.
I couldn't see it well, so
I don't think they did. I think it's still the same label. It's just that they put that Chasing Freshies IPA kind of at the bottom there as a little extra. So I guess it is a change, kind of a refresh.
Yeah. Well, 5 years is quite a while in beer label terms. So.
Yeah. So this one has a rating. I'll just cover the rating. Everyone can see the numbers. 3.76 bottle caps, man. So, then they got a little more description on here too. Like fresh powder, it's a seize the moment thing. This year we've chosen chase down fresh Centennial hops from some farm in Oregon at harvest. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so we're
available 6-pack since 2016. So there you go.
Yeah, so they that must be a new thing because they did not have it. It was only bombers when I got it. So I'm kind of interested. I thought, like I say, since this was the first one, that I would crack open something from the vault. So here we go, man. Let's see if we get good smoke out of it. Oh, nice! Look at that.
Well, first time I saw the smoke. Usually, I can't see it.
That was all the ghost from hops past. There we go. It still looks good. The head's a little it's
It's a little thin,
a
but
little thinner than you'd like from a fresh hop IPA. That hop should have been flowing over the the head should have been flowing over the top. The color's still pretty good, nice and it's cloudy, nice and cloudy.
yeah.
There's not much of a hop scent in it.
Okay.
There's a very lemony, very citrusy smell though, aroma. And a kind of a malt. The malt is kind of coming forward now on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it doesn't smell like it's bad. It doesn't smell like it's a drain pour.
Okay. Well.
But it does have a more milder, fruity kind of smell to it. Citrusy smell.
Leaning toward the more of a pale ale these days.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, more. Yeah. Yeah. Now that you said that, I thank you for saying that, because that. It's definitely more of a pale ale right now. Exactly. There's still a tiny bit of hot bite. I would call it. What did they say it was? 70 something, 60 some, 65 IBUs. I would say that's gone down in the 40s somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are you getting any kind of? Does it taste like it's overcooked or spoiled or anything at this point, or is the flavor just kind of muted?
Yeah, it's just kind of muted. It's more of a what I would say is, well, like after drinking those Walmart beers, for instance, it's still very carbonated. Well, yeah, it's still very carbonated. It's just really kind of champagne type bubbles. Not easy to see. No charge in the. Ooh, that was a strange burp. Okay, really quick.
That's the test. How does it taste on the burp?
About 45 minutes ago, I got back from the dairy. Okay, I bought some of the. I bought a half gallon of the. They have this fantastic what they call cold brew coffee milk that they make there with their 2% milk, and then I bought. They make fresh butter, of course, and so I bought a thing of butter, and they have rosemary garlic butter, and I hadn't tried it yet, and so that's what I could not wait to get home and spread some on some toast. And so that I got a little bit of that garlic.
Okay, so you're getting rosemary garlic IPA burp.
Garlic pale.
Yeah, that's what I said. That was a very interesting. Yeah, I thought that was all gone because I had some milk, in between, and so I thought that was all gone. And by God, there it was again.
Back for a repeat performance.
Yeah, repeat. Yeah, that was an encore.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but
that was a pale burp with some lacto and some garlic in it.
Yeah, with some garlic toast,
Yeah.
But no, it was. It's reminding me of a better type of Walmart IPA, if you would. Like it's not horrible. You know what I'm saying? I would still give it a 1 thumb at this point. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying a 5-year-old IPA from Deschutes is better than a fresh IPA from Walmart?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the difference, though. I mean, that really is. I mean,
Actually, if you look at the Untapped rating, it was 3.76 bottle caps, and I believe that the Walmart one was somewhere around 3.2.
Yeah, well, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? So just but of course, this is when actually when it is fresh, and when you do have it fresh, it is one of the better fresh hop IPAs out there. Here's the bottle cap, though. The bottle cap's in pretty darn good condition. I mean, you'd expect a little bubbling in there, but it's not too resiny or anything like that. So it's not bad. We'll see as it goes on. It is pretty chilled right now. So we'll see as it goes on. Anybody else? Sadiq, you drinking anything, my friend?
Yeah, I'm having the Terrapin Wake and Bake Coffee Oatmeal Imperial Stout.
Oh,
That
perfect.
just came out too, isn't that's a new, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean this year's version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Let me take a picture. I have to take a picture. Oh my God.
I'm gonna stop by the beer store this afternoon. I'll probably pick some of that up since that's out. 'Cause that's one of my favorites.
Did they ever come in can before, or this is the first year?
I think they've been doing it in cans for a couple of years.
Yes, yeah. Never
Yeah.
had it before, so
It's a good beer. Very good beer.
it reminds me of Founders Breakfast Stout
Yep.
mixed in with the Ballast Point Victory at Sea.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now you got my attention.
Yeah. No, it's
Hands above the table on that one, man. That's a damn good beer.
I think they're still using Jittery Joe's coffee on that. I think is what they use for the coffee for that. I think they use Jittery Joe's, which is a local coffee roaster.
Yep. Brewed with Jerry Joe's coffee. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, I want to look that one up real quick. I
I
had
haven't
to
had
take
that one.
I had to take a picture. I'm sorry. So let me. What was the name of that one again?
It's a Terrapin WNB. They had to change the name, right? Years ago because of lawsuit or something. So now it's just WNB coffee oatmeal imperial stout. Comes at like 9.4%.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Pretty good.
right up my alley.
Yeah, for noon, that's not bad.
Mhm.
It's a good start.
It's
Start
not
off
milk.
with
Get
session beer.
Terrapin out here.
Say it again.
Yeah, Terrapin is only really in the southeast and
Ooh, looks like you have a cinnamon, huh? A cinnamon?
It
the-
doesn't taste like cinnamon at all. I mean, if there's cinnamon.
No, there's a cinnamon version, my friend.
Oh, cinnamon.
yeah, cinnamon wake and bake. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have 2 or 3 variants. I know there's a French toast one.
Mhm. Yeah, they do French toast. They've done cinnamon. Yeah. It is one of the better. I would put it up. Yeah, it's one of the better ones out there for a coffee stout, coffee oatmeal, or coffee imperial stout. It's one of the better ones out there.
Man.
I put it right up there, like you said, Sadek, with Founders Breakfast Stout.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of their other beer, especially I tried the H10 mango habanero. That one was disgusting. Have you ever tried it? That's bad.
I applaud breweries like Terrapin, even though I can't get them. I hear a lot about them, of course. Our friend Mark, and I applaud breweries for like Terrapin for just, hey, I'm gonna try it. You know what I'm saying? Let's put this out there. Dogfish Head is another one too. Not afraid to try something. Heck, even Sam Adams tries all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, how many beers does Sam Adams put out a year? We had that conversation before. It's high.
Yeah.
I mean, the number of beers that company tries is insane. I got to give it to him. Overall, a 99 on rate beer. Right? That's
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick that up because that.
Yeah, it just
I haven't had it for a couple years, and when I saw you open that can, I was like, "Ooh, yeah, that's good stuff."
it just came out like last week.
oh wow.
Here in Georgia, since it's local.
Oh, nice photography. I love that. Look at that. Oh,
Yep.
oh man. Woo.
So they do say it's in cans for the first time.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I never.
Now, they've been canning some of their stuff for a few years. So like their Recreation Ale and Hopsecutioner and that type of stuff has been in cans.
That's excellent. I love it when they nail photography like that. That is perfect. I mean, that appeals to the fat guy right there. You're like, oh, cookies, oh, beer, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, that gets it right there. And then they have the Yeti cooler, the soft cooler next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Those Yeti coolers keep it cold for forever, right? It says 2016 marks the 12th release of Terrapin Wake and Bake oatmeal stout with a special blend of coffee, Yeah, Athens local Jittery Joe's coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you got to go. Yeah, you got to go low with the rest of that description because the rest of it is black as night. This coffee stout is thick, rich, and full of real coffee flavor. Yeah, baby. You You having anything, Mark?
I'm having a brewed beverage, but coffee.
Coffee,
Yes.
yes.
I'm
He's
having
actually
a
having the
exciting,
coffee.
lessly fermented hops and malt. Yeah.
So let me make sure I got this right. So I am catching you right at noontime, just past noontime.
Yeah, 12:20.
Okay.
Yep, right afternoon. I do have some ribs reheating in the oven though. That's my lunch.
Oh, bastard! This guy, I saw his posting, and he went out and got one of those darn McRibs.
Yes, I did.
Oh, that SOB. Let me tell you, I was like, oh.
I did. I was hungry. I didn't have anything. Well, I forgot that I had the ribs on, but I was hungry. I was like, I'm gonna find a McRib.
Yeah.
So I went to the McRib locator website, and there was one at a McDonald's that was like 10 miles away. I'm like, okay, well, I got an hour. I can take an hour for lunch. So I drove over there and got myself. And I got, I have Instagram posts. I have it kind of go to Twitter, so it automatically posts to Twitter. And I got a tweet back from McDonald's saying, thanks for celebrating the return of McRib.
Oh, so. Nice. Nice. Tell them, hey, nothing says thanks like some more coupons for,
McRibs for life. McRibs for life.
At least for the rest of the month. Come on. Yeah. I'll toot your McRib horn all freaking day for that, Stouts to sours. He says the cinnamon rolled WNB was fantastic. Yeah. So, where are you at, Stouts? Just as a see, he must be somewhere in the area if he can get it.
Probably, yeah. I would think. I think it's Georgia, maybe parts of South Carolina, Florida, parts of Tennessee, and
North Carolina. Yeah. Okay. North Carolina. He said right now. Yeah. So.
That'd be.
Are you having any?
Terrapin in your area, Joe?
I'm sorry.
Do you see terrapin out in your area?
I haven't looked, but I am gonna have to start looking. You know what? I could pretty much. You know what? I should save myself a lot of trouble too, because I could just go to Wine and InBev right now and find out what they have. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. And I guess it's just part of the experience. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, oh, let me go down there, browse around, check it out. It's not quite as fun as, you go online. It's not quite as fun as actually going to the store because, you get the whole walking around experience. Here, you actually got to search out a particular beer, Doesn't look like it. I'm typing in the letters already. It doesn't look like what is it? TERIPN? T-A.
2 R's. TERR.
2 R's, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
I think the only one I've had is the Hopsecutioner. I think that's the only one I've had from them.
Yeah, Mark sent me one. Or you might have sent me a couple of Terrapin beers back in the day.
Yeah.
But
was it Hopsecutioner? And I think I might have sent.
It's the only way I've had it. It's the only way I've had it is that way. I think pin, right? Yeah. Yeah. No dice. Well, that saves me from, let me see Bevmo. Let me look up Bevmo.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the big ones. If those two stores don't have it, then it ain't available. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no.
Hey, Joe, what kind of beer/liquor store do you have out there? Do you have like big chains like Total Wine and
Bevmo? Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the big ones. You know what I'm saying? Those are the big ones. They're gonna have pretty much whatever you have in that state.
Where did you get yours, Sadek? Did you get yours at Total or Tower?
I got it at Greens.
Greens, okay.
On the Beaufort Highway.
Okay, all
right. I assume, if they have it at Beaufort Highway, they'll have it at the one on Ponce.
Yeah, yeah. The one on Buford's closer. I might have to take a. I'm going to go up to. I've got a tower wine pretty close to me, so I'll stop by there today. But if they're not there, then I'll take the drive to Greens tomorrow because I haven't been to the Buford Highway Greens in probably 6 months.
On Piedmont.
No, I live out in Norcross area, so I'm close. Buford Highway's closer to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that one all the time. I like it, the one, but actually, I find they have bigger beer selection than the one on Piedmont.
Yeah, I think they do.
Except if you're looking for Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
Here, then the Piedmont have like a huge section just for it.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, the rest is I find more stuff at the one on Buford than the Piedmont.
Yeah. That I've been to one on Piedmont a couple of times, and just generally the one on Buford has a little bit more overall, just a wider selection of everything. Yeah.
Plus, just get in and out of the one on Piedmont is just horrible. I know that but like it takes you like 20, 30, up to 30 minutes. Just to get out.
And it's right on that corner, and it's all impossible. And it's a little big store with a little tiny parking lot. And it's not.
Well, here's this is the only Terrapin I can get.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of it.
It's a collaboration with Schmaltz Brewing, I think. Yep.
Generally,
get that one. Hebrew Reunion Ale. Oh, you need to get one of those, Joe, if you can.
There's 5 in stock.
Yep.
And it's $10, $9.99.
It's probably like 12%, 11 or 12%, I bet.
Yeah, I didn't give him much of a description.
Kosher one? Is it kosher?
It probably is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It probably is kosher. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not given much of a description. Let me see. Check nearby stores. Walnut Creek, Pleasanton, Danville. That's all California.
Yeah.
No, that's not. It's not my area.
Oh, okay.
Now, Mark, the other one that's available right now that I've never had it is the Moohoo chocolate milk stout. Have you ever had it?
Yes, I have had that, and that's good. That's a little bit lower. That's like a 5%. That's a lower ABV. That's a good milk stout. It's a very good milk stout. So, I would put that. I'm just finishing up. I got a 6-pack of the Stone milk stout. Have you had that one, Earth?
Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, I'm just that was pretty good, but I think the Moohoo's right up there too. I mean, it's a real solid, nice, easy drinking chocolate milk stout. 5%. You could drink that all day if you want. Good stuff.
Boy, my whole selection of everything, all the beers you also might like, similar items, everything changed. The whole freaking page changed the minute I put in Arizona. Wow.
Yeah. There's Hebrew. Jubilation. Which one is that? Click on that Jubilation you have down there.
Oh, Jubilation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I had, like 4 years ago, I haven't had one of these in a while, but I had the Jubilation 12, and they brewed it with 12 malts, 12 hops, and it was 12% ABV.
Oh, wow.
And it only came in a bomber. And I remember I drank a bomber of that, and I started at like 2 in the afternoon, and I was done. I mean, that was it. Yeah, that was a one and done beer.
Oh, this is 18. Jubilation 18.
Is it actually 18 malt
anniversary? It's the 18th anniversary. 18 malts, 18 hops.
Is it 18%?
It's probably 18%. I mean, it's the 18th anniversry. I would assume.
$13.99. Oh,
4 in stock.
Would be right there.
Yeah, see that's available at my. I could actually put that in my cart, buy it, and pick it up in an hour.
That would be, even for you, Joe, that would probably be a one and done beer. It's like drinking if it is 18%, that's like a bottle and a half of wine.
Let me ask you guys, have any of you guys had these hard root beers like this Coney Island? I keep seeing this Coney Island root beer.
I haven't. There's been you've seen a lot more hard root beers come out in the last year or so, though.
Yeah.
What was the original? Not Your Father's Root Beer or something was one of the original ones.
Yeah, here you got Mission Hard Root Beer, Not Your Father's Root Beer. What is this? Barrel Brothers Root Beer, Mission BR Hard Root Beer, Fitz Root Beer. I mean, just a bunch of them.
By the way, the Jubilation 18 is 12.4%.
Oh.
18.
That might be a good one to get too. Oh man, I'm going to spend my whole beer budget in the first week. It's going to be good.
That does sound good.
I've been pretty good. I haven't bought as much beer the last month or so. I was kind of saving up for December, but now I might blow it all in one week. That'll be good.
That Jubilation should hold up pretty good for Joe and his custom.
Actually, you know, and now I've got proper storage. You know what I'm saying? So it, you know, it would be able to be stored up right in a nice dark closet. You know, pantry, closet, whatever you want to call it. You know, it'd be able to be stored properly.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, this ain't.
I get 10 years out of it.
I got it. You know, this ain't bad for. I mean, 5 years old. That's not.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that, but. Yeah. I mean, you know, if the chute says don't drink it past, you know, heck, this beer is almost on its anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I, you know, as I was reading it, I was kind of like, oh, wow, a few more, you know, wait a few more weeks. And I mean, why not, you know?
Hey, you know, the 27th is a Tuesday. You could have waited and opened it on the 27th.
Oh, I missed an opportunity, huh?
Oh, well, it's okay.
Shoot them a clip of that, Joe. Maybe they'll give you something for it. I'm pretty sure you got to be the only one to have opened one after that long.
Yeah.
For that.
That is probably, they haven't even opened one that they don't probably even have one that old.
They'll put that in their history museum or something.
Yeah. This guy waited 5 years, almost 5 years after the last date. And he stored it in a storage locker in the Arizona desert for 2 years. And it still came out good.
Oh, I tell you, man, if everything comes together like it's supposed to, you're gonna be surprised at the latest brewery to contact me. It's been incredible. It's been incredible, man. I tell people all the time, man. You got it. You never know who's watching this show. I swear to God, you never know. I am never truly surprised at that part of it, but this latest one really made me giggle a little bit because I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
It's not Brewdog. You got stuff from Brewdog, right?
No, it ain't Brewdog. No,
the U.S.
Brewdog was cool though. That was cool.
Yeah,
that was definitely cool. And I don't go. I'm not. God bless Barry, but I'm not Barry. I don't go after breweries. They contact me when they, you know, you know, he gets some darn good interviews and stuff though. I'll give it to him.
Yeah,
but he's pretty aggressive about it though. But I was really shocked. I was like. You know, you have those certain breweries in your mind that, man, if I could ever.
Yeah, so now we got to guess. InBev, Budweiser. No.
InBev, no. But you know what? I got to admit, man, Budweiser would be pretty damn cool, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
sponsored by Budweiser.
You're pretty much done if Budweiser contacts you, man. You're done. You're getting paid, son.
No,
I could probably quit my job if Budweiser contact me. I'm like, yep, you bet. I'll really disappoint Greg because I'll tattoo Budweiser across my chest for that. InBev with neon shit off. We'll do the show in the dark, and I'll put a black light on it, man, and we'll.
Yeah. Be like an InBev life,
lifer, yeah. You know what? I'll have to have one of those vests, man, motorcycle vests, you know, an InBev, and then a 1%er up here and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what though? In all seriousness, I was thinking about contacting them actually, and asking him, what's up with that, American ale? I actually liked that American ale.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty decent beer.
It was actually a decent, to me, it was the most decent beer, including all their Michelob products. It was the most decent beer that Anheuser-Busch had made, and it was right at the time of the merger, if you remember, at the buyout, whatever you want to call it. And beer's gone, And it was I thought it was good. I kept it in stock in my fridge at all times. It was like my go-to beer. It just sucks.
Is it gone only in the U.S. or is it just like in Canada?
No, they don't sell it anywhere. It was an American beer. It was their first and only truly American beer. All the ingredients were from America. It was brewed in America. It was their last, as far as I know, their last beer they made before the takeover. Last new beer.
Yeah. Huh.
A little more alcohol in it now, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it warms up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think you would have gone into that storage locker last July and pulled that beer out at 110 degrees or whatever. Right? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
What else do you have there? Old beers that you have in the cellar.
Oh, a ton of them are Deschutes, because Deschutes was they would send me beer like crazy. I have to admit, they did not mess around. So a lot of them are Deschutes, and just other random beers. I had people send me like bunches of beer, in beer mails. So some of the extras they had sent me are saved. Some beers that I had actually bought were saved. Just a bunch of stuff, but a lot of them are Deschutes, I have to admit. Deschutes it was crazy.
Yeah, you got stuff from them a couple times a month, it seemed like.
Yeah, easily. It was, and and they would send them. I mean, they would send, a few beers at a time. So it was, yeah, they were a good partner for a while.
What did you do to piss them off?
Oh, no, I just, for a little while, I just didn't have time to review. I just didn't, Mark knows how it was, before this sort of thing came into my head. It would take me 3 hours to do a review. So that those early reviews you see that last maybe 8 minutes, that whole process was 3-4 hours. I mean, you'd record the thing, and then you'd edit it, and then posting was a whole different ball game, and then making sure it was synced up was a whole nother ball game once you posted it. It just took a lot of time. Yeah. And man, those people that made their money off of YouTube in those early days like that were, my hat's off to them, man, because it was your whole, and it still is their whole life, but it's gotten much easier now to upload than it used to be.
Now you do your beer reviews this live, right? You just send your upload.
Yeah, I just do it. I'm all about the live, man. Yeah. Plus, I think it's great because now, everybody, it's kind of more community, more social, more, what I'm saying? I think it is. I've watched some of the big boys now, and I call big boys the people that make their living off of this and make a good living off of it. And I appreciate the quality of their videos, and I do get a lot of requests for better quality. I do. But I think the way I'm going to go about trying to get better quality is doing more research in the, Mark knows how that part is, as far as broadcasting it live like this. So I still want to keep my live format so that people can join in, and I love the whole chat thing. I love that whole part of it that they have going now, but I want to be able to keep that, and so I have to get more into that encoding thing that they have going. I have to learn that part.
Yeah, you got to download an encoder and do all that stuff. And
it's definitely something that I can't do during the week. Like, this is doing an hour show like this on Fridays is still going to be tough because I'm pretty exhausted right now. I mean,
you just got off work a few hours ago, basically, right?
Yeah, I got off work, and I mean, I hauled ass. I had to hurry because I was, running out of hours. I run into this thing, and especially at the end of my week, the closer it gets to the end of my week, Thursday and Friday, especially for me. So, my Friday doesn't start till tonight. So, tonight, what I just finished up was Thursday. So, like Thursday and Friday for me are crazy because, I can only, as a truck driver, you can only, you either operate under the 60-hour rule or the 70-hour rule. And as a city guy, I'm only under the 60-hour rule. So I can only work basically 60 hours a week. And so I have to keep those, you have to really manage that every day of your week. So I have a bid to work 5 days. Contractually, as a Teamster, when I sign a bid, I agree to have the hours available to work that bid every day for 5 days. So you're up against a bunch of things. You're up against the government, you're up against your contract, you're up against your job. You know what I'm saying? And if you keep up with my Instagram, I do a daily photo on Instagram of the sunrise in Arizona. That sunrise has been getting later and later and later, man. And I'm like, oh, you're killing me. You know what I'm saying? Because that sunrise, the closer it's been getting past 7.
Yeah.
And that's been wrecking me, man. It's like, oh my God, it makes it so hard to get that image, post it, and still get back to the terminal in time so they can get that. See, because what I do is a very specialized thing. It's guaranteed overnight freight. Guaranteed. Like they pay for it if it's not on time. So that's what I'm up against. So it's and it's not such a big deal with your package. Like you order Amazon and you have a particular whatever. Hell, it could be this bottle of beer, have it sent overnight. We're used to that, right? We're talking, truckloads of freight. We're talking a truckload of beer. No, we're not just talking a beer. So it's it's a big deal. It's a lot of money. So if the company has to pay for that, then someone's got to answer to that.
Not a good way to end the week.
It's not a good way. Plus, I'm up against those hours. So I have to make sure that, okay, I get back here in time to do that and still have hours to run tomorrow. So, yeah, all that is like juggling all that stuff. That's why when I was thinking of a time that I thought I could do a Friday share beer, all that's going through my head. So you can understand what I'm like. Okay, let me see. I think I can do that and this, and then okay, and then the sleep, and then so you're managing a lot of things in your head.
Speaking of managing things, I got to get my ribs back.
Ooh, look at this guy.
Make you guys hungry.
He's rubbing it in our face, Earth. That is not, that's fat guy crime right there. That's what do you call that when someone's provoking you like that? What's up with that? What do you call that?
That fat guy code or something?
Yeah, it's like I'll think of it. Yeah, it's just wrong. Shame. You remember that walk of shame? What's the movie where they do the walk of shame, right? It's like a Catholic thing, isn't it? Shame. They throw stuff at you. You're like walking naked. It's like medieval crap, right?
I remember something shame to do that sign, shame, something like that.
Yeah, shame. Yeah. Ribs.
Better not put it on camera, Mark.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
We got Tony Howard in there, man. Evening, Joe. Just got in from work. Not sure on how to join. Is there? Oh, there is a link, my friend. Yeah, real quick. Yeah, it's Let me show you. As a matter of fact, go to find my. Do I have a window open here already?
Oh, Joe, you may want to start this one a little later for your friends across the pond. It's still early for them.
Well, it's 5 o'clock in London, and it's 6 in Holland.
Oh yeah, but you know, people get really comfortable usually around 7.
Yeah, I can't. I really can't start it any later.
Oh,
This is
you gotta go.
actually
You gotta go to
yeah,
bed or
yeah. You bet, man.
something. I hear you.
Yeah, yeah. When you're living is
I'm sure.
driving.
Mhm.
Think about it, man. I cannot afford to fall asleep. I cannot. Anyway, this is the link right here, my friend. If you go to Google Plus, this is the link right here. This is the first of many Sherber. You click on that and you'll get right in. So go to my profile in the Google Plus, and that's probably the easiest, quickest way to find that.
But he needs to go to your. He needs to know your Google Plus, you know, kind of username. There are a lot of Joe D. Yours like Joe D's review, something like that.
Oh, is he? Let me see. Is he? Let me. Hey, Tony, how are you friends with me in there? Are you in my circle? Because I'll send you an invite right now. Let me see, Tony.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, that'd be actually.
Oh, these are terrible. Damn.
Oh, yeah, good. I'm glad. Yeah, suffer.
He's just saying that for you, Joe.
I know he is. Bastard. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, there he is. I'll send him. There, you should get your own personal invite, my friend, right now. We'll get you in here. So, long or short, what are we doing here? Go ahead and give me the rundown, bastard.
Oh, these are pork, just regular pork ribs, not baby backs. Bought at Costco, unseasoned.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, he's suffering. He's suffering.
Yeah, this is the end. You know, you get the end of the rib, and it's got all the bones and everything kind of crossed over, but just a big hunk of meat here.
Yeah, it's just
and
terrible.
I did a dry rub, salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, a little cayenne. Set that for about 3 or 4 hours, and then cooked it on a big green egg at 275 for 3 hours. Good stuff.
Fingers, so that tells me enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dry rub, but still juicy, man.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Good stuff. So yeah, my parents were down for Thanksgiving, and my mom's birthday was over the weekend. And she loves ribs. So
yeah.
Any excuse.
Hey, who doesn't love ribs in the green egg?
Mm-hmm.
You know. One of my podcasts that I listen to, his son is, I guess, a really good cook, and he apparently cooks in his green egg all the time as well. And they talk about stuff that he cooks in the green egg, and I'm like, bastard! Now I'm starving. You know?
Yeah. No, you just got to get yourself one, Joe. That's all.
You know what? You know what? I'm curious. Has anybody tried any of the subscription food services? I'm really curious about these different high-end or kind of niche subscription services. Harry's Razors,
okay.
You know, the Blue Apron.
Yeah, Blue Apron, the food.
The chef's what's the other one? The chef's table, or I don't know. There's a million of these subscription services. Anybody doing any of this stuff?
I haven't.
No. I know some people that have, like, especially with those special steaks. What do you call it?
Oh, the Omaha.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a guy, buddy of mine from the gym, like, he just, just snacks him, and that's all he eats.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, he likes to bulk up, so it's like, gonna eat these steaks. Like, okay.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Yeah.
But no.
I'm sure they're really good, but I don't know what the price is either. I'm sure.
I've checked. It's basically Blue Apron actually seems to be the cheapest. They're $59 for 3 meals for 2 people plan.
Okay.
So basically $60 a week.
It's like going out. I mean, it's about what you'd pay if you just went to a local.
Right. Yeah, they've got it figured about. I think it's somewhere in the $8-9 range.
Okay.
per meal.
Yeah.
And I've really been checking it out. They even sent me a deal to get a free box.
Okay.
You know, I'm just kind of like, man, do I really want another bill? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't doubt that the convenience factor is something that would, you know, make you cook or, you know, or just you know, because I am truly busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to even squeeze this hour in to do this, to get this done.
Yeah. Well, but I think it probably makes sense. You know, if you're going to go out, you probably better. It's about the same cost as going out to eat, but you're probably getting better food. You know, probably getting fresher ingredients if you have the time to make it yourself real quick. Fresher ingredients. And
I've been looking into it for a couple of weeks already on YouTube when I get a chance, you know, and especially over that 4-day weekend that I had a real good chance to check some out on YouTube. A ton of videos I looked at, and from many different subscription services. A lot of people have open boxes, and they actually cooked the recipes and showed you how they turned out in their kitchen. And a lot of them looked really good from people that barely understood what the hell a spatula was. You know what I'm saying? So I was impressed that way. I don't doubt that. You know, I don't doubt that quality. For me, it's cost. It's like, okay, what does that compare to? Now, I did find some apps that were completely free, little advertising, but completely free. And they basically do the same thing. They'll plan out a meal for you, because that's what they're essentially doing. These you know, they'll plan out a meal for you, give you the list of ingredients, and then you go to the store and buy it and cook it. So if you don't mind shopping, if it ain't necessarily getting your ass off the sofa and shopping part is the problem, and you kind of have the same. That's the problem I'm having. I'm getting to the store and I'm like, what I want to buy, what I want to cook. You know what I'm saying? And you don't necessarily know, you know.
So basically, they send you recipes and with the ingredients, go with it. And
there's even, oh man, I'm forgetting the name of them all now. But there's even one outfit that on top of sending you just the recipe card, and they have, all of them seem to have really nicely done recipe cards with pictures, step by step, and really detailed. And it seems like all of them kind of have that part nailed down. One of them goes a little step farther though and sends the recipe cards out to you. They're regular notebook paper type size, it seems like. And they have hole punches in them, and they send you a binder, so you can actually put the recipe cards in the binder. And have them saved. The other ones don't seem to do that extra little step. You know?
How to cook for dummies.
Yeah, it seems like from the reviews that I've seen, it seems like Blue Apron is the cheapest, but at the same time, you're not necessarily going to get things that you always like. Like you might like it that one time and be like, I don't know if I'd want to have that again. And they're the kind of more fancy, if you will. Like you're going to cook things that you would never ever dream of, type thing. And you don't necessarily get the choices like some of the others do. Like some.
It might be if you can find a good meal planning app. It has lots of good recipes, and then you can just spend a little bit of time and lay out what you want to cook. And then when you go to the store, you know what you want to get. And you can just shop for that specific stuff rather than kind of wandering around going, which I do all the time. It's like we need food, and I go to the store. I'm like, okay, what do we want to
have? Because that's the thing too. Is you know, you don't necessarily know. Okay, do I need 3 potatoes, 4 potatoes? You know what I'm saying? How many bell peppers? Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I better buy 3, and you only need 1. You know what I'm saying? So you end up with a lot of excess, and you know.
Can you also let you pick by kind of category, like low carb, I don't know, gluten free, stuff like that? Or
actually, Yeah, and if you're a vegan or like myself, I personally I love fish, but I don't like shelled fish. I'm not a big shellfish guy. So I don't really care for shrimp and stuff like that. If I go to your place and that's what you made, I'll try it. You know what I'm saying? But
you scared me. I thought you were gonna say you're vegan. So.
Oh yeah, do I look like a vegan? Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm eating up all the tofu. I'll tell you right now, man. There ain't a piece of tofu gonna pass me if I'm a vegan. Yeah, let me tell you. Hell no. As a matter of fact, I used to work for the slaughterhouse, my friend. So that gives you any indication on my feelings on veganism. As a matter of fact, you know what is hilarious? Because when I did actually used to haul meat for a living, I used to actually work for the slaughterhouse, and I hauled meat for a living. That's what I did. I'd sit out there in my truck and I'd look at the bulls, the cows before they was going in for the slaughter, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, fool, you about to die. What are you looking at me for? You know, you're looking at me crazy. They would look at you crazy, and I'm like,
yeah,
you're looking at me crazy for? You about to die. You know what I'm saying? But the one time, buddy of mine, I went to visit him and stuff, and people loved seeing me because I'd always give them a box of meat, and a box of meat would be about 100 pounds. So, you know, I'd hook people up a lot. And so, in any case, I went to see him, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I hooked you up with this chick. Let's go on this double date." And so, yeah, cool, whatever, you know. So we went for a few drinks, no big deal. You know, a little chit chat here and there. She was cute and everything. And went to a movie and stuff. And hey, let's go get something to eat. All right, go get something to eat. The chick was a vegan. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? I kind of even laughed. I mean, I shouldn't have laughed, but I was like, you're a what? You know what I do for a living? And my buddy, he didn't know it either, man. I guess it was his girlfriend's idea.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like he started laughing too. He was like,
wait, so this friend of yours, you know, basically you were swapping meat, one kind of meat for another one.
I'll never forget that, man. That was hilarious, man. Because I was like, you know who the hell I am? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, oh, he cracked up too, man. He was like, dude,
sorry.
We were both sitting there at the table laughing our asses off, man. That poor girl, man, she couldn't have been any more pissed off at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just, the minute she said, I'm a vegan, I'm like, you a what?
So not vegetarian. She was vegan.
Oh yeah, seeing all them differences, I don't know the difference. All I hear is
that's a big difference because the vegan, some of them are hardcore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't care. I could turn vegetarian easy. I don't have to eat meat. I don't care much. I mean, I like it, but but vegan, no way. I gotta have eggs, cheese, stuff like that.
Yogurt, all that fun stuff.
But, it's. Yeah,
I don't know. All
that's crazy.
To me, it's all the same. I don't know any difference. I hear. I've heard them. People have tried to explain to me the difference. It's white noise to me. I don't know. It's like, I'm like, it might as well have subtitles below it. I'm like, you're speaking Japanese to me, man. I don't know. To me, it's all the same. Like, yeah, we ain't gonna get along too good.
It's vegan, for vegan, even a milk stout, is a no-no.
Mm-hmm.
It's got lactose in it. That's difference.
Now that part I don't understand. How you hurting the cow by getting some damn milk out of it?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the
the
difference
intention.
Or chicken, just laying eggs.
Yeah. I mean that's the damn cow's gonna produce milk whether you get it or not.
Chicken,
Yeah.
And the chicken farts out an egg. What's that got to do with anything? I mean, come on. As a matter of, what kind of grossed me out this past weekend? I had one of them eggs with the darn blood and all that stuff in it. I was like, oh, man.
I haven't had one of those in God, maybe 20 years or something.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
dude, I used to buy fresh eggs from a buddy of mine at work because he had a bunch of chickens, and I would, oh yeah, fresh eggs, right? Tastes better. And I'd get the fresh eggs from my buddy that did all the stuff feeding them, and I don't know all the stuff, right? All I know is I got the fresh eggs from him. Until one day, I cracked the egg in the pan, and the chicken was there, and I was like, ah! I'm trying to make eggs and sausage, man. I don't want chicken.
That's 2 in 1.
I told him, I said, bro, I'll never buy another fresh egg again in my life. I want white eggs. I want the white
brown one,
man.
Was it brown or what? Was it brown?
You got balut is what you got.
These would be all kinds of different colors: purple, brown, blue, whatever. You know, they'd be all they look like. Matter of fact, they look like Easter eggs. They look like someone colored them already.
Mm-hmm.
No, he just kind of chuckled. Yeah, you get one like that every once in a while. I'm like, not me, son, because I ain't buying them no more.
The last time.
Yeah, not me. I'll go to Walmart and get those processed eggs. I don't give a damn. I ain't getting that in my pan again.
Is it like those candy, like was a Kinder Surprise something? You know, when they have like a toy inside the egg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No charge. Oh, there's no charge for that. But Compute Forensics in the chat. He says he wants to start a Friday night share psychedelic show.
Whoa.
Does that involve mushrooms?
Yeah, and he's got the mushroom there. Yeah. Yeah, he's got the mushroom there.
Yeah, I'm too old for that, man.
Well, before we close out here, I definitely getting a little more alcohol, but it's still not too bad. It's there is absolutely no hot note in that bad boy right now. I'm telling you right now.
Just malt right now.
Yeah, just pretty much malt and some alcohol is pretty forward in it. Totally different beer. Not a good pale ale right now at all.
Mm.
Yeah, totally different beer. Not. You can still smell a citrus note in there, like as far as a fruity note.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not like a citrusy, hoppy type of note. It's just a fruity note. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know that you can taste it. But that's the last of the bomber right there.
Wow.
So it's not too.
So you got to keep that one cold to keep the alcohol down.
Yeah.
Yeah, after 5 years, yeah. Totally different beer. When this beer is fresh, man, it's one of the best. You know what I'm saying? And
when are you planning on actually drinking your oldies?
What am I
planning on drinking the rest of your old stock?
Oh, I just
from time to time you just
just whip. Yeah, from time to time I'll just whip it out on you, baby. And
that works for you, man.
You never know.
You never know, man. You might have to see my big brown one again, baby.
You never know what's gonna hit you, right?
Yeah, you never know what's gonna hit you. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Always try to keep it interesting here, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we had it was Tony Howard from across the pond. I don't remember.
I think he is. He's been in a couple of the Tuesday ones.
Yeah.
That name sounds familiar to me.
Yeah. I think I remember that too. Yeah, that garlic. Mm-hmm. Something about garlic, huh? You don't really get rid of that right away, huh?
Garlic sticks with you. Garlic and onions.
See, the good thing. See, the good thing about this is that after 22 ounces of a 7.4, it's still 7.4.
Yeah.
If not, it might even be a little more. So that's a natural sleep medicine. So that'll help me. That'll help me hopefully get some Z's, man. Okay, guys, we'll see you, man.
All right.
Thank you for joining in on the first ever Friday Share Beer.
Yeah, now I got to get back to work.
Yeah, now Mark's gonna get back to work. Get to work. Get cracking. Get cracking. Stop slacking. But yeah, hopefully we can keep this going from 12 to 1 Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
join us
good.
here, man. All right, guys.
All right.
We'll see you. Peace out.
See you. Take care.